File, Import. And I'm going to go find my media. So I have a Getting the Mail project. There's my media. And I'm going to do a command I or A for all. I'm going to say import. And there's my files. Okay. And one thing I know is they don't always put them in order. And for some reason, this one remembered it did by a choice I made earlier. But if these are not in order the way you shot it, come over to here and just do a media start and it'll organize these. Okay. So editing's pretty easy. So the first thing we're going to do is go find my first shot. So my first shot is going to be this one. So I double click to bring it up to this window right here. This is our viewer. This is our playback. And these are controls just like a VCR. So I can hit play or I can drag the head around. So I want to go with my first shot. I want to see, did I do it more than once? Okay. I'm going to have me start off screen. I'm going to put I for in, or if I click right here, that's my end point. So then I'm going to hit play. And it'll get me out the door and to walk off. So that would be my O, or it would be this button right here. And to make a new enter out point, all you got to do is move it, and it's going to put it wherever your playback head is. Okay? So then once I have that done, I'm going to bring it down to my timeline. There's no timeline right here, but as soon as I drag and drop this in, it makes a timeline. And one thing to keep in mind is if you look at these icons right here and what they look like, see those icons? And I'm making them bigger and smaller right there. There's one that if I make this bigger, see this, how this looks different than this one? This is what you call a sequence. A sequence is a timeline. So I'm going to call this Getting the Mail SEQ for sequence. I'm going to say 1 just in case. Okay. And that way I know that this is the sequence. So if you ever lose this timeline, I have people that do this. It's like, oh no, I don't know what I did. So if you come back over to your sequence, that brings it right back. Okay. So this is kind of your edit right here. Again, this is your viewer. I'm going to go find my second shot. I think I got a shot on my feet coming down the stairs. So I'm going to double click on this one and I'm going to get the shot of, so I'm going to go 1, 2, second step. When my foot hits. Okay, so I'm going to make that my end point. And then I'm going to get me off the frame. I'm going to say okay. And let's go figure out over here. So 1, 2. And I got a problem here. If I look at this shot, I start my feet at the left foot. Let's look at here. Right foot goes down first. So I'm actually going to do it before that. So I'm going to make that my end point. So I'm going to get my, before you even see much of my feet, and I'm going to drop this in. And I'm going to get rid of this, or let's see how it looks. And I should have paid attention to that with continuity. Again, so I don't think I'm going to use the first shot to establish. I think I'm going to start with this, me coming into here with the stairs shot. And again, if I double click on this, I can bring this back up here and change that. Okay. I'm going to minus out and see where I come into frame. So that's going to be my end point. So I'm going to get me about halfway down the stairs. Okay. Then I'm going to go to this one and change that. There's my third step. You can't really see my feet anymore. I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to split this up. Let's see what our continuity looks like. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. And this one. And I think I like that. So then I'm going to go to my handle shot. Right before I grab the handle. And then over here I have a handle shot. So I'm going to go into here. Find where I go out. End point. Out point. And I'm going to drag and drop it down. I'm going to see how the 3 shots look together. Okay, so then we'll build from here for the next section.